Hi everybody, this is Christian. This is Final Fantasy Adventure, also known as Mystic Quest. I am doing an 80% run, speed run with a lot of warps. This is run 100. This is the 100th run of this game that I ever did. Isn't that exciting? So I'm gonna bump it up to 100. Yeah, and the thing I'm playing this on is a semi-original hardware. It's a consoleized Game Boy Advance, heavily modified, but technically still Game Boy Advance. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Epic 100. Let's see. Maybe I will restart if this fight goes bad. Nah, ain't me. Whew. Dork was a fighter of Empire Glade. Dork and his friends. So good. Dork, Willy Dork. Oh man, the fun is incredible. Wow, look at this, the perfect NPC placement, huh? It's a lucky run number 100, right? Right? Oh. Oh, that was iffy. Beat up some sprites, okay. Dark Lord. This is so good. Up the falls. Good. Work hard on it. No, work smart on it. Yeah, despite the little kerfuffle at the Jackal fight, this was actually an okay beginning. Alright, so we have some new people in watching. Some of them maybe are not familiar with the run, so the current strat is we are going to kill a lot of enemies on our way to a shop. And we're gonna buy an axe in that shop. And the idea is that we're gonna try to collect as much money as we can, so we can afford the axe shortly after we arrive at the shop. There are some possibilities to grind money at the shop, and we're gonna definitely take this advantage. But it would be great if we get some money along the way. And the problem is there's gonna be we're very underleveled, and we don't have any kind of like weird helmet glitches or anything like this, so this could be... There's gonna be some difficulties later on. Yeah, but for now, in order to get to the shop, we first need to get to our old man Bogart. And he has a mattock collection that he wants to show us. He only really has that one mattock, but it's a collector's item. Yeah, the continuity in this game is incredible. I love that. I love that you can also return later on to that scene and go at the waterfall, or like you emerge behind the waterfall. There's a cave behind the waterfall. It's so nice. And like the game came with the map, right? And the map showed you all of the screens. You could assemble all of the screens to like a gigantic overworld, and that's so cool. little bit iffy. Not gonna lie. Oof. Okay. I'm gonna save here. This looks sketch. Okay. I'm gonna ask here. We're wasting a little bit of time here, but I think that's better because we want to have a lot of health points where we return. Minus 25, that's good. Sorry for the violence, old man. I pressed the wrong button accidentally. Indeed, he knows more, and here is this collection. Extra room he only has for the Mattock. Okay, dude. Fly your freaky flag. Let's save here. Yeah, the music is incredible. It's so good. It's impossible not to sing it while you're playing it. Oh my gosh, this is now getting tricky because we have just 2 health points. Oh, getting the mandatory candy wouldn't be one of those runs if it was mandatory candy. I'm a little bit slow here. I do not like how slow I am. There's the level up, that's good, that's something I wanted. You don't need to defeat every single enemy, but when they're in a way like this, it's kind of unavoidable. Alright, so this is why we needed Mattock in order to get through this cave. Now, the chibi devils are the most dangerous enemies here, and something that's a little bit annoying is that they don't give you that much money actually. So it doesn't even pay off fighting them, really. They give you 2 money, and that's the same thing as the rabbits, the flying rabbit feet dudes. The really good enemies to fight are the black goblins. They give you 3 monies. The mushrooms are also bad, just 1 money. Not gonna defeat the last one, because if I defeat the last one, we're not gonna get any respawns. Alright, almost there. Got it. Oh, I forgot. I forgot to wait until he finishes exploding. Alright, we need the axe, but we also need the key. The 100 is swampy. And then, boop. Oh, nice, that's good. We're on good pace. Even though some funky stuff happened on our way, we still recovered. Yeah, the way the chests are being yeeted is really fun. Yeah, that's true. I also love how there's even a part in the speedrun, like in a previous route, there was a part where you could even actually use it. Like yeet the chest across the room so it gets into a switch. That's so nice. It's kind of weird that the game doesn't really include that many mechanics that use the yeeting. I feel like maybe they had something else planned at some point. I'm gonna do an ask here because they're down to 5 health points. We're almost out of the weeds here. I'm gonna save as well. Yeah, because of this screen. Because of this screen, I wanted to ask. Because I knew there was a screen coming up where there's a lot of annoying chibi devils and I have to climb down a ladder. Now, finding an enemy is not really necessary now. I'm just doing it because it's satisfying, but also because the enemies are in the way. Alright, here comes the first weird warp. Now, defeating those armadillo enemies is actually really nice. We're very underpowered, but somehow the armadillo enemies are very vulnerable to the pickaxe. So you can use 2 pickaxes or maybe 3 pickaxes to kill them and get some level ups in there. Gonna be helpful later on. But this is not the main leveling strat. We just like taking them because they're in the way. I'm gonna answer the question in a second because there we have a bit of a waiting coming up. Recharge up my special attack. This is something I wanted to save for, and I'm somehow the girl is not getting below. She has to be on a very specific pixel, and I'm using the menu to kind of buffer the inputs. I have to walk down at a very specific pixel value. I'm just struggling to catch the right frame here. Okay. Now the enemy gets in the way. That was the first attempt, and that was the right pixel value, but sometimes it randomly doesn't work. Because this is one of those games. Okay, saving here, we did it. What's the math of killing these folks to get to a bit higher level of stat to the grind? Is it worth it? Also the enemy design indicating, yeah, the enemy design is amazing. If you're talking about the first stage enemies, it's really not worth it attacking them. Like the mushrooms and everything, because you will later on get so many experience points. It's gonna be just one attack and you get, you know, the same amount. When it comes to armadillos, it makes sense maybe because you do definitely get an entire level up for killing just one armadillo, and there's gonna be a situation in a second where we're gonna have to tank some damage. Okay, here's I'm gonna have to save scum through some of those screens here, because whenever you save, the enemy positions are not saved, so you can get through crowded screens by saving and reloading. And then saving and reloading is so fast, it's quite often better than dying, but also better than trying to re-enter the screen to get a favorable position overall. Ah, Jesus! Okay, these are some bad decisions that I'm doing here right now. I should save scum through, maybe to that level a little bit more. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna re-enter the screen. This is not good. No. Okay, that's back maybe. I'm gonna save here. Okay, wow. I don't know how I survived this, but somehow I did. I do have to do an ask here though. I'm gonna save again. Because I need the health points, so never mind. For an upcoming strategy. Okay, so here I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna save here. The mice are really annoying in this setup, and this is a very tight level where everything is full of enemies. Ugh. have to inch ourselves. Come on! This is not going well. This should be a lot cleaner. Okay, we did it. And this one other. No, not this. Ask. Alright, I'm gonna save here. One last difficulty here. We need to get through this screen, and there's these weird crab enemies that are shooting projectiles, but we did it. And then doing another exploit here. Teleport to a completely different dungeon. And now we are here, but now we lost a lot of time. Nope. Nope. Okay. Ah. This is the most safe scummy screen in the game. Getting through here requires a lot of luck. Oh man, look at this layout. Ah, perfect. I'm gonna save here because that mouse sometimes causes a lot of issues. But we don't have to fight her today. I'm worried. Let's go. I'm gonna save here because there were some close calls here. There's a elemental in front of the door. Re-entering. Alright, there's no elemental at the exit. Maybe by the time we're there, we can just slip through. Uh-oh, this is a little bit iffy, but let's go. Okay, and this is going to be something that requires a key here. That's getting through here. This is another one of those stressful levels. We're going to save here right away. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, this is a bit risky. Oh! Somehow I did it! Okay, that was way too close. Now, another snowman nest. Snowman-less gods are not favorable today. Previously, in the previous days, we had to do really good luck. Oh! Never mind, never mind. I'm taking it all back. Now receiving the most powerful sword in the game, the Excalibur, even a golden split? No way! Alright, equipping the most powerful sword in the game. Now we have to do this to return to that one screen that we just had. Because that's where we're gonna do the grinding, the main grinding. We have to get up to level 21. And that will require killing a bunch of goons. But with the most powerful weapon in the game, even with our low level, we can achieve this. So I'm gonna go with power until level 11, and then I'm gonna switch to stamina. And all of the enemies here are one-shot kills. So I need to be really careful. Oh man, and also they sometimes disappear. Alright, so that's level 10, and we need one more level, and then we're gonna switch to S stamina. Yeah, because every time in this level when you level up, you can get to choose kind of like your build, what you want to focus on, what stats you want to focus on. There's always going to be one stat that increases by 2, and then 2 like related stats that increase by 1. And stamina is a good stat to get HP up. And And power, obviously, a good stat to do more damage. So now we have boosted our damage, but we are trying now to get the stamina up, because we need to be able to survive a hit or two against the boss. And also, we're gonna get, I think will be also upgraded, and that will charge our special attack a little bit faster. Is there another one? Nah, doesn't matter. I'm not gonna wait until he re-emerges. We need to move on. Oof. Yikes. Yeah, that was a little bit close. Open this because it's going to be in the way. But broadly speaking, the chests can be also used to return to the endgame area. So we want to have a chest drop around level 20-ish. 19 would be also good. Let's get out of the way. Yeah, the elephants. I do not miss the elephants. We're gonna defeat probably one elephant or two. But yeah, those did annoy me a lot. These enemies are a lot easier to fight. There's still some annoyances, but no, not nearly as many. Alright, so that's gonna be level 18. And so 2 more levels. And then I'm gonna try to return. Where's the guy? Okay. Okay. One more level, this could be the last screen. Yeah, probably it's gonna be. Alright, let's go, no chest. You have to do it the hard way. If she only went down the stairs. Oh, perfect. Good. I'm going to save here because we're going to fight some elephants in a second. Those can be jerky. Alright, I think one more elephant and we got it. It's my gut feeling. Oh. I knew it! That's why I saved. Now we need 2 elephants. And of course now I'm gonna get 1 elephant spawn here. Of course. So I need to reload. Okay, never mind. Still one elephant. 121 health points, that's what we're looking for. Going into Julius' fight with 2 minutes ahead, so there is a chance for PB, but let's not jinx it, because the chances of defeating Julius 1 at first attempt are very slim. And that's what we need in order to get a PB. First or second attempt, very early definitely. Thanks. Oh, that was bad. Already wasted my advantage. Oh, that's also bad. But not as bad as this. Oof, yeah. What are you going to do there, man? Okay, it's one of those fights. How are we doing this every time, huh? Alright, trying to pay attention to which jewelries I got. Iffy. Nope. It's not the jewelries that I... Oh. That's rough, man. I thought this was this Julius. Okay. I think I lost track. Okay. Alright! Got a lot of hits in. Alright! There's just so much I can do. That was a really good survival, but yeah, just like the Julius was not dying. I don't know why. Oh man, what did I do there? Never mind. Okay, never mind. Alright, let's just restart. Just getting hit immediately is just like you're starting at such a disadvantage. Okay, that was bad. No, that was... Let's restart this. Embarrassing. Oh, that was sick. If only every special attack would go like this, huh? Ah, Julius, what are you doing in my corner? Ah! Okay, I'm tilting. I'm already tilting. I am tilting. This Julius. I think. If only Julius could hit each other, huh? That's too bad because I already killed one and okay. That was so good. Got 2 Juliuses. It's annoying, but we're gonna get there eventually. But not today, not this time around. Dude! comes Julius's. Okay, that was this one. Oh. Okay, you didn't go down, huh? Oh man! I got 2 hits on one. What was that? What was that for an attack? I think that's a good strat to just like start out and try to stab one. Especially now that I'm not longer in for a PB. It's a bit risky, but you get like this head start, so it can be really good. Oh, see? One of them is wounded. There we go. Grrr. All right, final phase. Forty-one, 48 on the run 100. Oh man, what a roller coaster this was. So we had what we had. Entering volcano somehow took a long time. I think we messed up in the sewers a little bit, but still we had a really good warp to the Excalibur, golden split there. And so with the grind, we are still 2 minutes ahead. And then Julius 1 was just not having it. It wasn't like the worst Julius 1 fight. Like that was okay for a Julius fight for me. It was not great, but it was not totally horrible. But yeah. Yeah, I had a bad run on the Julius fights, that's for sure. And yeah, that's something I want to discuss as well, because now that 100 runs are over, I want to change a bit some of the rules of how I'm going to play this game, because the Julius, like really long Julius fights, really ruined the fun for me. Like, and there seems to be like no point to this anymore. Previously, there was at least this idea that okay, I'm going to do some practice, and also the latter Julius fights is something I also needed practice in. But now it seems like the latter Julius fights are kind of like, I haven't figured them completely, but I'm better at them now, so I don't need that regular practice on the latter Julius fights. And I don't feel like, the frustration of fighting long Julius 1 fights is overshadowing the benefit I get from practicing Julius 1 that much. And also, I think like there is a lot to learn in the previous sections. Like getting the traversal, really good traversal, is worth a lot. There's a lot I can save there. So I'd rather practice these parts as well, or I'd practice these parts more. Anyway, this is all to say that I will probably, the way I will handle this is probably I will set a cut-off point, at which point I will just cancel runs if the Julius fight or one fight drags too long. I've been thinking of around like 35 minutes in. When I'm at Julius 1 fight and I'm 35 minutes in, and it's still Julius 1 fight is still happening, I'm just going to cancel it. Because there's not going to be a PBE. Maybe I will defeat him and it's maybe be a late 30-ish time, but that's not getting me anywhere. Especially if I was frustrated with Julius 1. Now, there is an exception there, I think, and that is going to be if there was a golden split. If there was a golden split, then I kind of want to have like the entire run recorded. So I can put it in my database and everything, and I can record these. So that's probably how I will handle it. This will introduce, however, a problem in that I don't know how to call those attempts now. If an attempt doesn't lead to actually finishing the game, is that still an attempt? I guess that's still an attempt, right? So yeah, that's one thing. Oh yeah, another thing I also wanted to introduce is that if something screws up, if I had like a really bad snowman nest somewhere and I'm like 5 minutes behind somewhere along the way to Julia's fight, then I will probably also cancel that run. Because I had those situations where I died somewhere and I had to retrace and didn't save properly and so forth. And yeah, I think these things are something that are grounds to retry. But yeah, this was tremendous. This was tremendous 100 runs. I'm really proud that I was able to pull through it. It feels like I'm feeling very comfortable with the game now. I'm in a very different place. Also something I want to do. So the next goal. What's the next goal, right? I don't know. 200 is the next goal. Just 200 new attempts. I feel like that might go faster now that that I will cancel the long Julius fights. And I'm also maybe before I get to 200, I want to do a first no warp run. I want to do the full playthrough of the game. Because something that I lost along the way with the new sewer route is that I don't get to play the game that much. Like, sure, like there's some fighting involved, but I don't actually go through a full dungeon anymore. A little bit. I go through a part of the dungeon, but also I'm kind of like cheesing through the dungeon and really fighting the enemies there. So I would love to learn the warpless route. So I can play through the entire game, because the entire game. Oh, and also, yeah, one of the important reasons to play through the entire game is I did a full playthrough, but it wasn't a speedrun. It was just a normal playthrough. So yeah, I think practicing learning the speedrun of the entire game would be fun. And one of the reasons why I also want to do this is. With a sewer route, you don't get any, like it's always the sad music from Ish. You don't get to listen to the entire music of the game, and that's like such a big part of why I love this game so much. So yeah, these are my goals for the next 200 runs. We're gonna see how that works out. No, this was great fun. This was great fun on doing the 100 runs. And I'm eager to see what next 100 runs will bring.